Hello. You are tuning to the episode of TheWunderkindShow. Today's first topic, Baltimore absolutely blows out the Denver Broncos. Look. So, check this out. I was live for this game, and I got in about 10 minutes early, and we were there. We went into the game, everything else. I made my predictions. This is the biggest miss I ever did for a prediction. We won. It was a blow, but everything that I predicted, for the most part, except for Justice Hill doing well, was a miss. Oh, and Lamar throwing. I said Lamar would throw for 3 touchdowns. That happened too. But everything else was a miss. And I know some people might be like, man, that's crazy. And I'm sorry, because usually I call it pretty close. It's just, this is one of the predictions that just went totally left on me. I'm not mad even this much about it, because the Ravens put on a clinic, an absolute clinic. And I always want to say this. There's something to be said about how truly incredible Lamar Jackson is with the Baltimore Ravens. And look, Derrick Henry has been incredible also, but his resurgence and his incredibleness is tied and linked to the incredibleness of a Lamar Jackson. Because make no mistake about it, if Lamar's not playing, Henry's playing, we're probably going to lose that game. If Lamar's playing and Derrick Henry's not playing, we're probably still going to win that game. It's just Derrick Henry gives a whole different, facet to the offense and to the explosive play through the running game. And what he forces you to do is to be honest the entire game. You have to be honest. You have to hold. You can't cheat. You gotta sit there and watch and play your assignment. You can't be like, I'm going to cheat and say Lamar's going to keep this because he's the one we got to worry about. No, you got to worry about that dude. And because of that, it gives Lamar another level of freedom to operate at a level he's never got to operate before. Now he can truly just be a quarterback with playmaking ability. Not a playmaker who is playing quarterback and the team is depending on his playmaking ability. See what I'm saying? Big difference. So if you did not tune in and did not see the game and did not understand what went on, like I said before, I'm actually going to go to the stats real quick. The Baltimore Ravens absolutely just shellacked the Broncos 41-10. And look at this. Baltimore scored 17 points in the second quarter, 14 points in the third. And after that, it was pretty much after the third quarter. I believe it was like 2 minutes into it. They pulled Lamar and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry to get to 100 yards rushing, and then they pulled him too. So it was just, absolutely ridiculous. But check this out real quick. Lamar was 16 of 19 from the field. Tell you the truth, he should have been 17 of 19 from the field for 300 yards. But we saw Bateman drop that pass, that wide open pass, and he would have been gone. He would have been gone. That could have went for a touchdown. And even if it didn't, but it would have been more yardage, even more yardage, and it would have been 17-19. But make no mistake about it, Lamar still was a perfect passer rating for 158.3, tying the NFL record for the most all time. I believe it is. Is it 4? I believe he has. I thought this was going to be his 5th. I thought he had 4 already, but nope. He had he's actually going for his 5th on the next whatever time he does it. Derrick Henry had 23 carries for 106 yards rushing, 4.6 yards a pop for 2 touchdowns. And this is where everyone was excited. This is where I was supremely wrong about. Zay Flowers had 5 receptions for 127 receiving yards, 25.4 yards a pop, 2 touchdowns. Watch out for that. It feels nice to have a wide receiver do that nice. And most of those yards came in the first half. Because after that, Lamar spread the ball around even more. Like, he was targeting Zay. And once they started doubling Zay, Lamar said, all right, bet. Someone else got to be open. And then all of a sudden, Justice Hill gets a big catch. Mark Andrews gets one or two big catches. Nelson Aguilar gets a big catch. You understand where I'm coming from? And it's like, wow. And then you had Derrick Henry with the screen play. It took over for a touchdown. So it's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It was just that crazy. Oh yeah, hold on. Or it almost went for a touchdown. It went for 27 yards in the screenplay to Henry. You know what I'm saying? So and Patrick Ricard, of course, caught a touchdown too. So this was just a shellacking. And I like everyone to understand this and make no mistake about it. Even though we're looking at it saying we care nothing about anything, we just want to see the Super Bowl and everything else like that happen. These games mean so much because you see how quickly things can go up and down. You know what I mean? And we got the dub. It was no one came out injured, and now we get to go play Thursday against the Bengals, who also put up 41 points versus a team that we lost to in the Raiders. And I believe Joe Burrow had 5 passing touchdowns in that game. So this could be another shootout against the Bengals. That's what it's looking like it might be. So definitely hoping we get that win on Thursday. But this game was just, man, Lamar is just, I mean, bro. And if people don't realize, I remember somebody said, oh, I saw that. They're like, oh, we're happy we took him out. He's sitting there stat padding. And I'm sitting there, he's doing what? He's stat padding Lamar? The guy that has sat out more fourth quarters than any other quarterback in the last, 10 years? 20 years? And he's stat padding, and he got pulled in this game too? This is what I try to tell people, right? And it's so funny. Lamar's stats are always capped because they said it in the broadcast because Romo was saying, even though I got tired of hearing his voice, Romo said this in the broadcast, and it was something that I was glad that he said. He said that when you watch tape, you can see that the defenders hit Lamar late. They try to hurt him. They take cheap shots, and the refs don't call it. And the Ravens know this. They know it. So what they do is instead of keeping him out there, as soon as they know that the game there's no way for the opponent to come back, they put Lamar on the bench. There's been countless games where this man could have went for 6, 7, heck, 8 touchdowns in the game. And they don't because they know that these teams are allowed to cheap shot him. So they got to protect him, which is sad because we could be viewing multiple NFL records dropping, but they won't and they can't because guys are cheating, literally. Like illegal hits, everything. And they're like, but the referees don't see it or the referees don't call it because it's Lamar. It's like, what? So you can't even say that it's not cheating because it's against the rules. It's ridiculous, to tell you the truth. But it is what it is. So that's why, that happens. But I put out on Twitter, and I know it's been getting a lot of traction. I said, isn't it funny that when the Ravens play a game like this and Lamar plays like this, it's real quiet on the timeline? Like Twitter becomes everyone becomes quiet. Nobody got anything to say, and I find it hilarious. I find it to be funny because that's what, unless we're losing or unless Lamar plays bad, then all of these think pieces come out. Oh, he's not quarterbacky enough. He still can't read defense. We told you he's an athlete, not a quarterback. And all these week after week after week, they'll be like this. Wow, okay. But that 1 week where he might have a poor week. Oh! Yes! Light and warmth. You covereth me. And they go at this dude, and I just find it to be cowardly. I really do. I called it out today, and a lot of people has been running right now crazy. And a lot of people has been talking about it because I'm like, bro, it's factual. Like, they get real quiet when we're doing well. When he's doing well, you don't hear nothing. Like, that guy, we're going to talk about him no more. We only talk about when he's playing bad. When the other guys, when they're playing well, that's all you hear. Oh, they're so great. They're so amazing. This is why they're top this, top that. When Lamar's playing well, it's like, oh, gosh, he's still playing well? Why can't these guys shut him down? Like, it got to be easy, man. Put a QB spy on him. crazy. But shout out to the Ravens. The defense played decent. They gave up 1 touchdown in this game, and they clamped down for the rest of the game. We need pass rush. That's the glaring weakness on this defense is pass rush. If the pass rush can get to the quarterback, half the stuff don't happen. Dead serious with you. But definitely happy with the outcome. 41-10. Who's ever going to argue with that? And now on to the Bengals. But what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the game? Were you happy with how we blew them out? Did you like how we were using Lamar and the weapons and everything else offensively and keeping the run game going with the Henry? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to hear what you thought about this game and think about this game and how you feel about going and facing the Bengals this Thursday. But as always, that's the episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're going to do what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. If you haven't done so already, check out the Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Dr. Signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp!
Finish him, Daddy.
Oh!